Are we on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Microphone check. Lights, cameras. Hit me.
This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
Look, I was trying to see if we could play all the songs that she's probably been behind or been a part of, but it is impossible. If we try to do that, and I think that we will not finish this show today. It's impossible. But ladies and gentlemen, you just watched her, just give a tip of the iceberg of some of the songs that she's been a part of in our Women's Brunch that happened on International Women's Day. And this morning, she's joined us in the studio for a conversation as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome live in the studio, Yvvone Ohene Djan, aka She.
Thank you.
Wow. Listen, we have to talk. A catalog of about how many songs?
Seriously, I can't count.
So Apietus alone has been responsible for over 200 hit songs in this country.
Yes.
So if you're doing the hierarchy of people who have been being part of songs, made songs happen, you are in that league.
Yes.
You are in there, because even an individual artist, well, of course, it's very difficult to be able to release unless you're like an R. Kelly or something.
Yeah.
But you've been part of hit songs, and then parts of the songs that you sang have been iconic. And it's just mind-boggling how you make this happen. But that's why you're here this morning. We are going to drill down to find the oil. She, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, darling.
Wow. So why have you decided to be offline? Not being at the front, not being in the videos, being vocal about your participation in some of these songs. Why?
I think from the beginning I wanted to have this invisible brand because I was singing for everybody. That was my wish actually. And then coming from a very strict home as well, I couldn't tell my dad that I wanted to become a musician. So I needed to hide that for a little while. And actually, you can't blame a father when you're 12 years old and you want to become a musician. Like, excuse me, same to Odeko school. Odeko school. So I couldn't tell him.
Wait, were you bathroom singing too? Like, the people who sing in the bathroom and...
Debia area na mifina.
Were you in the choir?
I was in the choir when I was 8 years old. I was discovered by Brahima. He lives in the state now. So he said, no, you guys are always singing outside, making noise. Come, let me put you guys together. And that's where I joined the choir at church.
Okay, so from church, what were some of your first engagements with showbiz, like people in the game, and who called the shots and which artists?
Okay, the first one actually happened at church first.
Okay.
Her name was Rosemary, and she just took me to the first studio ever. That was Sidi Kubari studio.
Yes.
And I did Atari. It was crazy. I've never recorded before.
Yeah.
And I was struggling, but I loved it. And then after I had the opportunity to meet Saint Kankam, I was doing demo recording first. So the people who came there took me to JQ. And JQ gave me my first opportunity to sing on my first High Life song.
This was in which year?
98.
Okay.
Yeah, money, brother.
All right. Wait, so for those of you who are watching, and you're watching this beautiful lady on the screens, you've heard a lot of Ghanaian songs. You had just some. You had 5 or 6 we played. There are over 100 songs that she was a part of. She sang in there. She did backing vocals. She had solos in there. You heard it. And she started this as far back as when she was 12. Like, are you...
Yeah.
Are you hearing this? Like, people, I'm talking to you in the camera. Are you hearing this? Like, yo. And consistently till today, there are songs of today that you're still a part of.
Yeah.
And those songs have blown. And she says she wants to remain an invincible brand.
Yeah.
When artists of today are in need, I need of hit songs to be part of hit songs, features and everything, so that their brands remain relevant. She says she was the opposite.
Yeah.
How did that name come about, though? She.
Okay. Saint Kankam took me to Faisal Hawani, the late Faisal Hawani. And when I got there, he was like, you want to be part of Pop Chain? I said, yes. So what name do you want to use? I said, Queen of Sheba. I said, my widow. So he was like, no, cut it short. Make it she. And I was so confused because I was like, nah, I didn't understand. I was 17, I think 16 going on 17. I was like, she, how? So my first interview with Van Vika, he was like, what's the meaning of she? After Pop Chain, I was standing, I was looking at her, I said, she is a girl. I was so confused. I didn't know how to explain. So I just go back and I said, no, change the name. He said, no, you're going to use it. She, not for you to be obeyed, but to be listened to.
Okay.
Now, you see, what interests me is the fact that you stayed anonymous for a really, really long time.
Why?
During the course of this, wasn't there any trigger for you to want to show your face one way or the other? Maybe due to the fact that a song had gone viral at the time, right? Or due to the fact that maybe an artist was trying to play you, the positives, the negatives. Wasn't there anything that wanted to, push you, or that had to push you to show your face?
I think when I heard Asio and I heard Adidede by Miss Bell when I did that one. So I tried.
Wait. Don't brush your violin like it's nothing. Miss Bell.
Adidede, now who's singing that one?
I did both. I did the Asio the same day. The next day, Mr. Danny came to the studio and said,
Hush Studio,
yes,
Mr. Danny.
He said, you know what, can you do this one? Because I was backing there as well. So can you do this song? So I did this too. So it was just all over the place. I wanted to say it, but I was scared. In the area, my mom, Elizabeth Isikwebagri, I love you. She was outside. Edufia Papa proud of. Mr. Abon, by 4:30 I need to sweep. 5 I need to get up. I need to fetch water on my head, and I enjoy that. So I was like, no, I don't have to say it. That was me.
But why were you scared? If you say you were scared, what was it?
I was scared because no one knew I was singing. No one knew I was singing.
Okay.
No one. Only my mom and my 2 brothers. Don't talk, as you know.
Yeah.
And then my Dr. Apostle Prince Miguel. Only these 3 people knew. So in my area, they didn't know I was she, and everybody was like, "And you need do?" I was like,
Oh, well, just a moment right there. So, her brother,
The humility to be able to say.
yeah, I was scared.
her brother is an amazing voice artist. That's a lot of
Yes.
voiceovers.
Yes.
One of my first
Yes.
my first official gigs I got was from this agency called STB McCann, and it was they recommended.
Ancestor.
Showing your Ghana card.
They recommended Justice Toxic to
Yeah.
me. So he came to the studio and the guy spoke. I was like, and I remember the ad so well. It was about bird flu. There was something they do at this company, they were doing a bird flu, and then he did a video with Jeremy. I was like, oh my God, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Years on later. Now the funny thing is that, you know, as producers, because we're making beats and stuff on the side, the name She was one of the names you need to challenge. You forget She, make it back, you challenge She. So I was like, hey, how will I meet She? Only for me to realize years later that
He has been coming to you.
My brother would never say. And he knew. I said, but Jay Foley, I'm a crash. Crash, but come so, bro, I said, I've not heard him say, can I? Some time ago, I called in, and you were there, and I heard your voice. Say, can I say hi? Say, I'll record. Never.
Then he said, I was like, Toxie. So what kind of
that bigger
wickedness
brother?
is this?
That's my bigger
Yeah, it's good.
Typical.
And we are like, this.
record.
We are like, this.
So he will come, he will tell me today Jay Foley bus studio. So bruh,
I give you update on top.
Oh bear, why I find so why I find Mama say hello.
Hi. Hello.
Every day.
You can't do that. Big brothers are always protective.
Always
No,
protected.
that
He was just
you pierce me because listen, do you know how EA was recording at that time and stuff. So we're looking for help. And not knowing the help we needed.
It would have been a
was
sweet
next to-
addition, eh?
Oh,
Yeah.
Uncle Dan.
So-
He will never tell you that I'm the sister.
we're going to break down the songs that you were part of. But what I don't understand is why didn't you ever go solo to release your own music?
I think I was enjoying being part of people's song and helping, because I always want to bring something new to the table, and it gives you a challenge. Anytime you go there, you're singing high life, like someone else brings something that you've never heard before and you want to try it. So it was giving me that urge to always be part of someone else. And it's not easy to be a single artist, as people think that it's easy. It's not. For someone to write for you to get it right, for you to perform it right, it's crazy.
If you
So
had
But you had the
decided,
chance. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
I did.
if you had decided to make music right on your own, because you had the studios, you had the backing of a
everyone.
lot of people, right? What genre did you think you play into?
I loved it. That's my problem. Ibiayamade. My swan cannot keep to one sound. Everything. I love everything. But I think growing up, no me pay reggae so yamade pa. And I jazz and blues. The 3 no yamade. But I was just enjoying the challenge that I was getting. And high life is very hard. People think it's very hard. Because Lumba is singing something different. Kwabena Kwabena is singing something different. Samini is also trying to sing something different. And everyone is coming to you to say, we believe you can do something for us, and you're there and you have to change.
So how was that working?
It was hard.
Were you writing your bits, or did they already have?
And
then
the most crazy part is I never listen to a song. I only do it at the studio.
And that's it.
Never.
Until the blues stop.
Just play it for me at the studio. I was sing. That's all. But if you give me the tape to go home, 3 years, I'm singing.
So they
I
have to
just
write
want-
it and show you what they want.
Yeah,
and
just at the studio.
you deliver it.
Yeah, just play it for me first airtime, like first airplay for me at the studio.
Okay, so we're trying to go into first.
Are you trying to get in the music? I want to.
Go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so you mentioned earlier that it was your brothers and your mom who knew about your singing and no one else knew, which means your dad didn't know.
No,
So
because
when did he find out? What was his reaction?
I went to visit him 2 or 3 in the States. So I got there. I was like, I wanted to tell him But he was like, Martin Yumbi, Asio, and I did that day. Papa Fran and this so time I told you watch up or no. He said, Daniel. Or some pass. Okay. So I didn't say anything. So 2:04, I went back and there was a party. And he was dancing to Asio by the dead by or some say, Papa, what's that?
This is the time.
The my voice was Mammy Fanji Fanska. Hana, or the rock.
Fancy father,
Yeah.
Parents. When he hits the
Until you are successful, they won't.
So he was like,
recognize
thank
or-
you for hiding it. And thank you for going.
That's
I
what he
wanted
said.
you to learn.
Is that what he said? That
Yeah,
thank
he
you
wanted
for
me to
hiding it?
learn.
Oh.
So my dad is very strict when it comes to education. So he was like, I want you to go to school and I want you to express yourself well. So for me, it actually helped because I wanted to prove a point that I can still do that and still
Deliver
do
on
what,
the promise,
yes.
yeah.
And up agriculture path. So one day more going to farming. I really want to go into that.
Okay.
Not a
That's still
businessman.
pending.
So he was working and he was into ASO as well. Hotel. He wanted me to do a lot. So I think for him to give me the opportunity to learn before starting my dream, I owe him a lot.
Okay, so let's go. How did some of the greats that you met, Lumba, one artist that was everybody's perceived to be very difficult to reach, work with, it is perceived, like I said.
Very.
Yeah, to
It
reach
is.
and to work
She's
with. How did that
agreeing.
happen? How did that work with you? And how were sessions with Lumba like?
I was home when Kinsaras called me. He said, "Oh,
King Cyrus.
Lumba studio no musisia. He wants you to come and sing." I said, "You know I'm underage, so he needs to come and ask permission." He said, "Hold on, Lumba wants to talk to you." So at that time we see Lumba as Michael Jackson. He's so
Yeah.
big. I was like, "No, Lumba Michael Jackson, and now Lumba Obiak." So when he said hello, saying, "Bibi call. We know yes, maybe both yes here." Yes, sir. In the matter now for people, I was even scared to give him direction. Big brother took it. He said, "Mocho, I am much now." Yeah, so I said, "Hey, Nana's Lumba." I said, "Brah." So I was just standing behind him. He said, "Hi," say hi. I was surprised. He stood there for an hour with us, just talking. He said, "Tomorrow come to the studio. How much are you going to charge?" I was like, "I'm Nana means this KBR and I'm 8 million. I'm the 8 million now is
800 cities.
No, it's 8 million. It's 8 million. Settle.
Ooh!
I see away.
I was like,
Oh
what?
my days.
And that was my first biggest pay ever.
How old were you at the time?
17.
Charlie, we're doing
So I
underground
knew-
music by that time.
A millionaire? No, at that time she was a
I
millionaire.
didn't even know that money can come from music.
No, because it's like now someone at 17 saying that I'm going to charge 800,000 CDs
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
a job.
80K or-
Yeah.
It was big.
Wow.
It was big. Then all this kind of mom do. I was like, yo, I couldn't even walk. Like, yo,
The head was
feeling, was so good.
What other celebrity moments have you notable celebrity moments have you had like this? Because you worked with
With
Creme de la Creme.
Kojo as well. When he called and he said, "You're going to do live show, live concert." I said, "Papa, they called the amount." I said, "No." So I charged 3 times the amount he said.
Oh.
He was like, brawati, me the amount. So I was like,
That's so,
hello?
That's so impressive.
Papa, Kojo just, me the Kojo, we never called him Papa or anything. We call him Bra. Up till date, up there friend of Bra. So I got there and was like, "Hey, your money, sign here." I was like, "Hey." I didn't was thinking 4 times.
What was it like on stage? Since you didn't want the celebrity, you didn't want the glitz and glamour, you liked the studio, the back room. Now you're on stage, Kojo.
It was really hard because hearing but what makes it comfortable is when the lights goes off and the whole place is dark and you want to perform. And I'm used to sukus dancing and mapuka because that's what I dance.
Okay.
So I was like, they didn't know that about me at home as well. So they were like, so when I was singing, I used to do a lot of tours, but I'll dance that one outside, but not in Ghana. So doing that, and he wants you to come to the front and sing and dance sometimes as well. And if the light is off, I'm okay. But I saw lights in Ghana.
Like
5 minutes, I'm not in now also.
Who
But it was
knew?
fun.
You're saying they didn't know in the house, but
it was my mom, big brother, and Dr. Apostle Prince Miguel. That's the one I come after. Only this.
So you confided in them. So they were getting like updates.
So at church, it was funny when they're talking about the songs of Dan, or maybe after church they're playing and we're going home and the girls are singing. I'm like,
That's me, but
That's
I
some
can say.
discipline on me.
Yo, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That the edge to not say it.
To not say it.
And come here, pamphlets.
And I wanted to ask here, right? You see how time and again they say that back then, you know, people were not earning a lot from music. You know, we've heard stories of people come out to say, or even entertainment in general, from movies as well, right? We see that people have done a lot of work extensively in the industry, but at the end of the day, they said they were either ripped off, they were shortchanged, they were not given as much as they had to be given, right? What was your story? Yes, you charged Kojo Entry 3 times of what he wanted to pay you. You charged Daddy Lumba 8 million, which is now 800 cedis when you were 17. Yes. How did the story progress for you? And then at this point, looking back, do you think that you've made a lot from being, you know, a BV?
First, I would say it's grace, it's God. Because without him, I wouldn't be here today. And sometimes when you have favor beyond favor, you say things that is funny, but the person just grabs it. Because I was just saying it for granted. I was scared. I wasn't saying it because I was bold. I was scared. With Kojo like this, when he said that, I was scared because I was just saying it. You know what? Let me tell you the truth. I was just saying it to escape
not doing it.
Yeah, the concert. Okay. So as soon as I said, Metia, I went to tell my big brother, Mr. Bram, mean your life, how life is that? Man, then. But he said, because you said it, don't say no, go and do it. So I say it out of fear, and they do it for me. So it's favor. Okay. And I've earned so much, and I've seen so much places in my life that if it's no music, I wouldn't ever be there. Right. And I've met a lot of people that if it's no music, I would never meet. Like Jay Foley, like this today.
When the music didn't let me meet you. The same music didn't let me meet you.
What do I say?
It's not good for you. It's not good for you.
It's good for him.
Hey, I think oh, no, listen, let me tell you something. So even when some DJ be at Top Radio, those times, I forgot his name, played one song that I did, not like I in the beat, like production, the way I excite. So how much more when you were hearing your works blow out, you know, like across the world, if I can say.
I can smile the whole time, especially when I'm in Trotro and they're playing it and I'm sitting at the corner enjoying it. And I love public transport because I always want to hear the opinion and stuff. And at Trotro, a lot of people don't see this thing, or they don't know this thing. But in Trotro, you take a lot of ideas, especially when they fight.
Lots of insights.
Do you know I pick voices when I sit in Trotro? Sometimes when the mate will say something, a high note I want. So let me surprise you. Most beautiful. When I did that, no, but okay, coming on. The person was selling it.
Oh.
So I just got there and was like, hey, coming on, hey. And when I got to the studio, I added it. Like,
quick.
And I said, coming is there. And the way I did it,
okay, so let's take, before we come to the track list, working with someone like Lumba or other greats, did they allow you flexibility to do what you want? And what are some of the examples, if you could recall?
Lumba, like, he knows I'm a fanty. He doesn't correct me. He want me to sing it. So when I see how I had the opportunity to also put my voice in there, and every song that I've done, especially the song Hawi Samiado.
You were on that.
And you know the Harry thing. Everybody's saying Harry. It's not Harry. Yeah. I created that
Wait, what did you, so what is it?
Nacee. The song was so huge and he loves it. And he wanted to do remix. And I said, Papa, when you play it just dry like that, it's going to be funny. So I want to create something to start the song. So when I did Daddy Lumba say that, and I was like, okay, after about the then I created a gibberish in there. Hawi Samiado.
Live light to us.
Daddy Lumba say Hawi Sammy out of way.
But it doesn't mean anything.
No, that's
Harry.
Yes, please.
No, it's a life band go for me.
Yeah.
Harry has offered. Harry has offered.
Oh yes, Sammy out of way.
Which doesn't mean
It doesn't mean anything.
I hope they are listening.
It's Phil and melodies.
Most beautiful is the same thing. They just called me. They said because everybody's singing, all the other tribes and all your anonymity. They want to change of like then I said okay. Inga me mi pom pom ya re re ro.
Yeah, I know that song.
Doesn't mean
Inga me
anything.
mi pom pom ya. I'm the show. And I baby I mean you know why? Oh yeah, easy zami coma. And I mean you know John why macho video clip.
no
No.
words.
Doesn't mean anything. And
Scammer.
It's a million now some of the other voices languages in shame. So that when it comes to the chorus, you hear something new, and everybody thought it was
Where
nothing.
did you learn that?
Northern language.
Because greats like Michael Jackson, right? When they say "Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kunsa," it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same ideology. It's just a filler melody to to break it in. Where did that come from? Where did that?
I think I learned that from my big brothers. Both of them used to play around with like languages I've never heard before, and I just picked it from them. It was inspiration from
And the
both.
trust for these big acts to allow you.
They will allow you to do it.
So that's what I was going to say. I can say that you were a celebrity in that space. It's like you're sought after. I don't know who to use as an example, but it's like looking for someone, you've heard the person's name, you know what they can do, but then you don't know where to find them. But then if you meet someone who knows them, if you meet someone who knows them, the person can even charge you. The person can even charge you money.
Yeah, somebody was actually charging somebody on my behalf. So I was sitting down. The person was like, "Hey, Obiaje me 500 cedis or Mema Mushi," and I was sitting there at the studio. I was like, "Oh, the mehu. So why you miss go na she na? And I was like, "What do you want me to do for you?" He said, "No, it's not you. I'm talking about she." And I said, "Yes. What do you want her to do for you?" I said, "Minyumbi. Let's open the song." I said, "Oh, you sing?" I'm saying, "Yes, I sing. I'm she." Nipananko kashete bras. I said, "Don't worry, let me sing it for you for free, so that you feel comfortable." But let me just
yeah.
I mean, it was great. Somebody was actually this is a true story. I swear to God, I was playing at La Palm, and the guy just entered the place, and he said, "Oh, I just dropped my girlfriend." I was sitting down. All the guys were looking at me, and the guy was like, "Don't do that. She knows us." And I said, "That's why I'm a girlfriend." And this happened, and I was so mad. I was like, "Yo, don't do that. It's not me." I was, "Oh, and there's
another she.
Could it be you?
Of course, there will be another she.
Which artist did you work most with?
Artists.
Yes, the most.
I'll say most is I'll choose like 5.
Okay.
I'll do Kwabna, Lumba, Ofori Amponsah, Samini, Obo. I work with a lot of them.
Okay. So now let's get in there. So let's pick Lumba and just hum some of the tunes, the very popular ones that we can.
Funny thing, I don't remember songs, but
let's try. I mean, there's a track list here. I just want to do. I don't want to try my tree because I might open it.
I filmed my issue.
A long list.
I might open the if I.
Which one do you want to see? Which one is it?
That's the problem. I mean, they're all hits. They're all hits. Okay, no. In fact, let's go to Ofori Amponsah. Otulege. So the backing's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear it in the chorus.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to sing that one?
No. I mean, I can recall because
you can feel it in there.
Yeah, and I think at the point in time I had I got the vocals, the raw vocals. It was circulated, and I did my own thing, so I can hear the backing.
Did you get the acapella?
The acapella, I got it. Emanuela. Yeah. How does that song even go?
Oh, name is no.
That's
Emanuela. Emanuela.
Yeah.
Maybe until
You've
done so much, so you would not even remember. Is it you are my Romeo?
It was for male, but not us is still up a touch B. I'm so okay, then let's do it. So sometimes I'll sing like a man. You think it's all of them. Most of the songs I'm singing behind him. Ojo, may duet in the voice, but you never know I'm part of it.
So you'd have to wait. So you have to sing. What are those instances where you have to sing like a man? Weren't there male options?
No, because the song is for male song. But because they want she to be part of the song, they want me to sing. So that actually also gave me the chance to learn more.
That may be remix. There's Cinderella. So let just remind me if I mention the name and some of the parts you played in there. Cinderella. Ofori Amponsah. Yeah.
Cinderella.
Sardine.
On a very sardine.
Yeah. Ojo, do I think?
Ojo. Yeah.
Abele.
Yeah. Abele no poem or in. Hey, what title na wafan check.
Only my Abele.
My Abele
was Abele was.
Me too. I'll sing exactly. You hear me singing, but you think it's male.
Yeah.
A lot of them I do double.
Samini. My baby.
Yeah.
How does that go? What did you do in there?
I'm okay. And that song when we went to the studio.
Hey, I'm okay. What do you think about me? Where my baby? Oh.
Yeah. And then the studio, when Kewa called me, he said, oh, Samini say, oh, for phone and call. So when he called, he said, oh, I want you to come and do something for me at the studio. I entered, they were playing. I said, no, wait. I'm not doing chorus alone. Give me the beat. I mean, sure, I can't write. So I was like, let me sing the song. So I just did it one time, boom. So when he entered, he was like, in my song where they play or something,
okay.
Oh, yeah. So I just created that part for him. He didn't write for me. I did it.
Your statue, do you like it bronze?
I know, right? Gold, straight gold statue.
I want to call China right now.
Straight gold statue.
Movement.
Wow.
Astrobian in the movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's Samini. Wow. What song did he name it after himself? Samini.
Samini, I think.
Really? Oh.
Wait. Hold on, right here. So check this out. I think I said the story before. So, you were hovering around me like this, and I couldn't.
And you didn't know.
Listen, young boy.
The anonymity.
Check this out. Young boy. Maybe tech. I came from Kumasi. I've come back home, and then I got the studio in Asylum down through some friend who linked me up to the owner of the studio, and I went to see the owner of the studio. I played him some of my works, and then he said, "Oh, he likes me. I should." So he gave me the studio to work. The first day I get into the studio, I turn the machine on, and I see Samini. So I'm like, "Hey, who came to work here?"
Yeah.
So I opened it, and it was the data of the song.
Oh wow.
Jam Master J.
Yeah.
And if I see the layers of work,
I always
the voices,
I do that.
So, and I didn't know that was so. And I was like, hey, who?
I'm the only person that does 21 voices for, and I do choir as well. My voices ni every song, first line and what to be others, a slight different.
No way. If you say you do choir, that means that you sing different parts and you sing in different tones and voices, and then when we bring it together, it sounds like a choir.
Like DSP Kofi Sebo. Entiora, it's my check.
It's just you.
It's all me.
No way.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh God.
African Bobo,
yes.
That choir thing, it was all me.
Wow.
African lady Samini.
I stand.
Thank you.
African lady Samini. Which one was that?
African lady.
Oh, yeah. Let's wait. I'm scrolling through. Let's go to let me go back to it. Let me roll up. Daddy Lumba. Hey, no, Rexoma, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
And how your voice creates like
Wait, we'll come to wait. Let's go to Obo first.
Yes, Obo.
Konkontiba.
Yeah, Konkontiba.
You back that one as well.
Yeah. Abo Konkontiba.
Me baby.
Actually, Mr. Share, I actually did that song with him, but at the studio, he wanted both of us to do it alone. I came back he called me, he said, oh, when will you be in Ghana? I said, in 2 days' time. I got back, he said, this song is for only two of us. I said, no, I'm feeling Samini in there, and you're going to put him on the song. He said, oh, I'm a crowd harding because we grew up in the same neighborhood. So I'm a harding, so I knew women don't know. I could feel Samini. Oba, maninye sa style way. So I just put the style down and I left. And the song became a hit. It was like, baby video, Emma. And it was just making everywhere. I was so happy hearing
So there's
it.
no video that has you in it?
Only one song. When we did Papa Wino, President Tata Mills. Yeah, all-star chorus.
Okay.
That was the only video I'm part in there.
Why that choice? Because it was his stage thing.
Yes. So I wanted to honor him. And then I think Tiny, they were waiting for the dancer, but he wasn't there. Really simple. And OM Studios, not Step. Brass Step, thank you. He just pulled me there and said, they here for me. Where you go do that? That's the only part I did. And I used to perform with him at Kidda Fest. So I just wanted to honor it. Tiny.
Oh, okay.
And Borax.
Okay.
Did you ever feel left out? You're done in the studio, song is all over the airwaves, they're touring, concerts, stages, music video, people praising everything. Did you ever sit back and like, I wish I was there? Did you ever?
Do you know, it's funny. I think everybody and how they feel. I never. The joy of seeing my work go out there and making like impact, I was so happy being part of it.
You are a manager's dream.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kwabna Tokro.
Yeah.
How does it? Just please, the titles might just make me not remember the song.
The one with the video with the ladies lying down on the floor. I see there.
That's the Lumba, I think.
No.
No, I'm so Tokro. What you say?
I don't know.
Tokro, what you say?
There's Meye, Fache, the popular one that we all really know. So.
Yeah, to Kantaya Pie. Yeah.
Yes, Charlie.
Be quiet, mommy.
Be quiet, mommy. Be quiet. Yeah. Yes.
Her catalog, eh?
KK was here recently.
And Nana G. Mefu Odom Pane. Nana G. And the other songs. So I can't really remember all.
Did it ever get to you knowing that your voice is that hit making, machine that everyone needed, to be part of the song to make a hit? Did it ever get to you to feel like, if I sing on your song, I'll make it a hit, and so I'll pick and choose what I want? Did it ever feel like that? Did it get to you?
I was trying, but I think the personality, I can't. I wanted everyone to have a bite of me. So even when I did we saw machine. And the guys were looking for me and they were like, no, you can't get she's so expensive. So I met them at the studio. They kept calling me. Actually, for a year they were looking for me, and they said, no, you do the song. So I met them I said, today I'll do it, let's do it. And when I did it, they said, thank you, this is our hit. I said, hey, how did you know it's your hit? And we enjoyed it. So after a while, when I'm snow, they said, no, please still sing it. And that's how I did that song too for them. Wow. Yeah. But it never got to me.
Is there humility for me? This Gen Z era, if we had a sheep 2.0 share, no small ratio.
With how you've managed to create so many hits and at the same time managed to be backstage, it speaks to me of an exec mentality, like an executive, like a music executive, right? Somebody who just wants to push the artist, to just see them shine and do the best that you can to help them shine, right? You're the owner of Yod Music.
Yes, please.
So tell us, with Yod Music, how far have you been able to go with it? Being that you've had the mentality for a really long time.
Yeah, I think the reason why Yod Music came about is who I've become today.
Okay.
Yod Music was there to help others have that kind of impact, me, my voice on them. Because if I don't have that catalog, you can have Yod Music. So Yod Music gives you the opportunity to experience she in different ways.
Have you brought a lot more people on board Yod Music? Are you looking to managing, a lot of artists, grooming?
In the future.
Okay.
In the next 100 years, there might not be your kind. And I say this because we have been in there for a while and for a minute, but for one person to be so consistent on giving hits,
such impact.
Has anybody ever honored you, rewarded you? Has any platform?
I would say 3
music,
the
women's branch.
Yeah, women's branch. They did that, and
please, that was 2024. I'm talking about, and we are honored. We accepted.
The other one,
to Whitney. Whitney, thank you so much as well.
You. The other ones, they were calling me. I said no. They kept calling. Yeah.
Why?
They kept calling. I said no.
Why?
I was enjoying my
anonymity.
Yeah, I wanted to enjoy that. I said, if you put me out there, and then you're depriving me from going to buy my normal watch and stuff. Me pay them life and so easy. Me pay slippers shepa. I just want to have free time. I was like, okay, I'll come, but I won't come.
So now that you've gotten to the point where people are putting a face to the voice,
now I can't do anything about it.
What was your plan? That's what I want to ask. Do you have any plans to navigate this new life as it is for you? Because now everybody can say that, okay, this is the woman who made this song, right? What's the plan for you? Okay. And what was the decision first, right, to start putting a face to the voice, and then what's the plan after people get to see who it is?
When I did my first ever film called Kweba, I love movies, so I want to go into films as well.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about your movie shortly.
Yeah, so I just said, okay, I think that's the reason why when you get there. When you get there,
before you get into
No, I'm not going into movies even. So we have transitioned.
But I do commercials too. My voice is okay FM 101.7.
Don't worry, we are about to.
I want to tune in.
So we have transitioned into from high life into an Afrobeat space. Have you had any engagements in today?
Yeah, with I have, I think, a couple of songs with Sarkodie, but he said he will not release it unless I do video. So Sark, please release it.
No, I agree with him. I'm on Sark's side. Yeah,
no, because at this point, you might as well just do
because this is going on now YouTube, we've seen so the whole world is going to know.
Exactly.
So
right now we have
so he said he will not. Sarkodie and I did the one with Joey B and Kim Promise.
Sweetie Pie.
Remix Sweetie Pie. And then on Ankasa Sarkodie with Aquaboa. Wanyuman. And then the rest of it said no, unless that. And Joey B is also doing that to me. Joey, release the song, I beg you.
No, we are on their side.
Let me just read these comments real quickly. This one from Charity Aiken says, God bless you. She, Yanayal says, phenomenal. Your voice is a timeless asset in the Ghanaian music industry. And if there's anything called the biggest award in Ghana music industry, then you deserve it than anything else. Says, what? He writes, what? He says, may the God, Almighty God bless you abundantly and add your endeavors. Says she is more than a legend. More here, Whitney. I see you. Oh, Whitney, yes. She says, and this is why, ladies and gentlemen, she is our 3 music branch honoree for the award. Give honor to whom it is due. MC Daniel says, wow, true legend. This one from Sylvia says, that's our queen, lots of love. OJ Adai says, this woman isn't celebrated enough. Do you feel celebrated enough? No, because you don't even want to be celebrated.
I'm Brandon invisible, so I think I
think that she hasn't availed herself to be celebrated.
Well, he goes on to say, wow, a phenomenal individual. She speaks very well. Nana Yao says, if there's a huge recognition somewhere, then Jay, trust me, this amazing phenomenal, it's not the word phenomenal there today, it's all about a beautiful woman called She Deserves It. So many messages here. This one says, I really want to connect with her. Me too. I wanted to, bro. Years back. Ata B says we need to celebrate her. Oh, she has really done well, Pa.
Thank you.
Daniel says I can't stop listening. Pa Kwesi says the government should open a musical school for her, because with this talent, she can bring out more talents for our country. Plenty messages coming in here. Cyril, take it.
Do you happen to have a website that like chronicles all the artists and songs you've worked on?
No, I'm not working on it. So
I'll work on it with you.
Thank you, Charlie.
That's nice.
Oh.
Okay.
You see, we celebrate others and make noise and all that, but like I'm overwhelmed. No, I mean, to me,
Cyril is stunned. Cyril is starstruck. Cyril is starstruck. And I think on there as well, it would be nice if we can play the songs on there and listen to it.
So just redirect.
That'll be really nice.
Miss Bell, 16 years.
Yes, and I did a day and eat a bio.
I was so
yeah.
I was some is okay. No, there is I did it.
Now sing. Then I'll be 16 years.
Super hit song. Then let's go into Hamas Camp. Tiny.
Yeah.
Ofedo.
Yeah.
I must have see again. I must the beginning. Oh Jesus! And then I wasn't there that day. I think
and
it was
that thing they called me and I said, Tiny. Ene he alalani. Zishi o malawala noko. Yeah, so I just said, okay, let me do that sound for you.
Can we find it?
Can
we find it? Ofedo, please, can you just download that music? We can play that almost off copyright free. So please, Debbie, do that for me. I beg you when it comes to Hammer. Because it's what pains me about this is that again, I think I was destined not to meet you.
I know, right?
Yeah, because I was always at Hush Hush Studios. I was always there, and I can't believe that maybe the day you came there.
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll be 4,000.
Oh, jeez.
And I'll be 4,000 straight. Mommy, in the first position, me and my for 7,000.
One in Chike is there. Yeah, with MOB.
Yes.
MOB is in the States now.
Yes.
Ancestor.
Oh, Charlie, MOB there me now.
G Ancestor.
Wow. Nacee Odo. In Kase,
Mama, and I Johnny see with Reggie Rockstone.
Yeah.
Johnny see.
And then let's go to Reggie himself. Ekomamo. And Ebri. How do I say this?
So Lord
Kenya. African Child.
Yeah.
Baby Nayoka. Remind me. Yeah, no, it's hard for you, Charlie.
Baby Nayoka, is it that one? No, that's Oyemakume Mutofi. Wow.
Titles another. Meet him no watch.
No, because even for those who just listen to the song, the song is mixing up.
One gallon.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my days. Oh no, she. No. Salah Fatal.
Yes.
Darling, forgive and forget. I am done.
My name is Samaya Boni. That's the song, right?
Yes.
Odo Fachemi.
Really? Yeah.
Are you lost?
I'm so lost.
She doesn't know the song.
No.
My name is Samaya Boni. Forgive me and forget. That's it. Yeah. Odo Fachemi in between. My name is Samaya. That's the song.
Castro.
Yeah.
Back and forth. Me per Mariano.
She. Charlie.
She has done it.
I want to insult you small. Small, like she.
Just as basic. My own with it.
Yes, my own with it.
My own with it.
how dare you? No, it's fine.
Right?
Maybe the anonymity is why is why
so
is
prolific. Yeah.
Man, nothing.
Yeah.
We go do that website. We go do a
Really? Yeah.
Sure. I know he had got this popular song. Sorry, the title just escaped me. Nothing.
Yeah.
He was one of the people I was so chased. Borax, clearly, if you did Lumba, you have to do Borax. So I say, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Odomeko, Nanaya, and Odonkwa. George Daku.
Yeah.
You did that one too.
Yes, please.
Odokala.
Yeah.
like the voice of an era.
Odokala. Yeah.
Oh, God!
Jeffrey, don't faint.
Wait, hold on. So Sydney, Obia.
Yes. So you see, that's where I sing like guys. So we were there and just went to the
Because
studio.
I'm wondering which part of the song.
Yeah, I'm in there. Yeah,
But you sang as a guy.
Yeah.
Sentinel. What do you do?
RG baby, I the chorus and with the guys. Me and the cousin of me sorry. Kawana, we went into the booth and we did it. But who said me Kawana? Unless I tell you.
Then Hammer unleashed some guy from nowhere, JD.
Yeah,
Alampai.
JD. Seesaw, Alampai, Musa, Alampai, Seesaw, Alampai, Musa,
Charlie.
Alampai.
On the
Heart of my heart.
I'm sorry, but there's a tall list of gospel artists here. I'm not well versed in that space, but the list: Sisi Chum, Patience, Nyako, Joyce, Blessing,
Yeah, a lot.
Pastor Josh Lai,
Omre Beba.
Chigo sisters as well.
Sisi Chum,
ASP Kofi Sapon.
Oh, Venice.
Terry Bonchaka,
Yeah.
Hey.
Pulele.
Yeah. And a Banku African Chew. Gigi African Chew. Oh, man. I remember all of these songs.
You Lancashire, your ancestor on the low. Your ancestor on the low.
Okay.
Lucky ancestor.
So there is a
Bloody fool. Your ancestor on the low.
Go away.
there's a movie side to you as well, and let's talk about that acting side, because one of the look, as for your brother, when it comes to also using him for dialogue commercials and acting, he's just a pro. So I can understand if you say there's another side of you. Let's talk about the film side of you as well. When did this side develop, and what's new? Okay, all right.
Do you do voiceovers as well?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you
Yeah,
come
she
to
did
here.
say that she does
So
commercials.
I did.
That's a line about like.
I was 18 or 19 when I did Vita
milk,
Milk.
Yeah, and I grew
Now
up.
when I want your number, I don't have to ask your brother again.
Opportunity.
No.
And I did Everybody Liking Kolak, and I wanna be property was sumi. And I did Western Union for Oba Accra First, you know. Me if you would.
It's been a while.
And wow, a lot.
So I'm doing she and her brother.
Happy ever
I'm
the
doing-
same thing.
She and he. I'm doing a comms for it was ADB.
My brother did the favorite
ADB. ADB has got this tune. Bank. Some. So I'm using the ad. I'm doing a video over the ad. Talk this by me. And it's like
look
at that.
Yeah.
Bank.
Yeah,
so
I'm
this-
yeah.
Taking you higher.
Yeah,
Yeah, some song. Let's talk about the movie. Let's go into that movie real quickly. So there's a brand new movie you're part of, or
I did that one. Just introduction into the system, like that I can write as a movie producer. I did the writing, everything in there, and I was running away not to play the lead role, but King Lou said no way, you play Quiver. So I just did it myself too as well.
there's a trailer to the movie. Let's check it out real quickly, right about now.
What? What do you mean?
Love is torture. Love is pain.
My wife is Odo Ohene, Odo Ohene, Odo Kobia, Odo.
I don't know.
So this movie actually is in the era of 82. So
Okay.
we went back so that to look old a little bit. So that's what we wanted to do that around that time. And I wanted people to enjoy the past that I didn't see. So I did a lot of research and I got that movie together.
Are we going to get more of it?
Yes,
Another thing that
I'm working on the
fascinates
new
me
one.
is that you said you didn't used to write. I don't know if you write now for songs, but you said that you didn't.
I still
used
don't
to.
write.
Okay, so you don't write.
It just comes.
You don't
and I
write
just record it
for
on my phone.
for songs, but then you took that step to write for this movie that was released in
Yes.
2012.
Yes.
So how does it come to you then? In juggling both, because then how people write. And they are good writers across board, right? But for you, what was it in just choosing to just write, movie scripts, and then we assume that the songs is even easier, right?
It's not, but for me, like, as a gift, is God. They just told me go into film, prophecy. And I was like, how can I write? Because I don't know how to write. They said, no, write it. And when you write it, the ideas will come. So I write by, baby, I'm going to be a scene and the song
By
will just drop.
revelation.
Yes, by revelation. It will just drop just like that.
Okay.
And I'll just record it on my phone. And then I'm go studio and I'm that's all.
Hey.
See.
So the new one is like that. As I write, it goes. Or do I have something with him? Stop. Holy Spirit will say, no, here, put a song there. Give me like 5 minutes. The song comes and I put it there.
Charlie,
Gift.
I won't lie about it.
When they say God give
this,
it,
this is what will come out.
your
real
eye
hard.
will fall. Today we'll take your
But
eye from
if
the ground.
A version of you in the US, like your mansion, is the whole of Accra.
Now we like this, we can't talk to you.
We
Quadrillion.
can't talk to you. Like we can't reach out.
I'm
to
happy
you.
she's not in the US. See the distance. Yeah, no.
Listen, before we wrap it up real quickly, every time we eat, food and sugars are trapped between our teeth, okay, and leading to tooth decay, gum disease, and in some cases foul breath. So brush your teeth morning and evening with Pepsodent Cavity Fighter. It gives your teeth the protection they need and leaves you with 10 times stronger teeth, okay? The cavity, Pepsodent Cavity, I beg your pardon, comes in 175 gram big family pack, 120 gram the Ejaqua pack, and the 65 and 12 gram sachets as well. So you can always get it what you want at the most affordable price at any time. Remember, brush your teeth morning and evening with Pepsodent Cavity Fighter.
Here's my love.
I don't know, but your type doesn't exist.
Thank you.
And something must be done. I don't know what, but something must be done. Your type doesn't come off that easy. It doesn't happen.
you.
People come and go. But for this catalog of music that you've been a part of, and it's the artists who have engaged you. You have given them hits.
Yes.
You've pushed the
Amen.
hits, but yet you've kept yourself in a very quiet place.
And the most controversial one, but listen, I was humbled and history will speak of me. I was telling somebody it's not about the money, it's not about anything, but for me to be part of history is something that I love. I said that when they talk about Nkrumah, they will speak of E.T. Mensah. This is the day when they speak of our excellency, President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. That Chibi Wobobo is in there. I did. Na 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 na, joy we know.
Yeah, you were on that.
Yes, and I helped create that song with Daddy Lumba, but I couldn't because that got 2 days to leave the country, and Lumba said, "Please do this one." Now that song, we're done with the album, and I said, "Oh, A+, and I said, "What do you want me to do?" So he played the song I did, and I said, "Let's add room, 1 2 man, let's add some things," and I just did that. I'm humbled to be part of that song.
Oh,
History will remember me.
Forever.
And I'm grateful.
Indeed.
Amen.
Most
Forever.
important, posterity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
posterity.
So people
really
should just
matters.
enjoy the song, but not in the other side.
And allow me
Please
to enjoy
allow me
watching.
to
So
enjoy
all those,
watching.
so all those watching, I want to put one request. Which day in the whole year should we call it World She Day?
Well, when is your birthday? When is your birthday?
November 6th.
What?
I declare.
You're November?
2nd.
Listen,
do that.
please. I don't know how you're gonna do this. I don't know how you're gonna touch each other, but I
World She Day.
declare November 6th World She Day.
Yay! We agree. We agree.
Thank you.
We conquer.
Goosebumps
You a human being.
the whole time.
We conquer. But anyway,
Thank you.
Jay, before we go, birthday shout. I mean, now that we're just talking about birthday.
Please, can I say happy belated birthday to my road manager, Richard? I love you so much. Your sister is grateful for your help.
All right.
Thank you very much.
And then for me too, on behalf of Evans Aqua, who works here at 3 Music TV, happy birthday to Joanna Ekia Owusua Ofosu. Your best friend Evans wants to wish you the best of today. And then also from all of us here at 3 Music TV, happy birthday to an industry player, Nelson Anson, aka Abongo. Thank you so much for everything that you do and continue to do. You have done for the industry as well. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
JJ.
Jay has nothing more to say.
What can we say? What can we say? Like, yo, what can we say? Like I'm saying, if this were probably maybe like maybe the US as well, and with this catalog of support and BV and everything, like you are.
I know, right? It's God.
I think President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo should do something for you
Thank
before he
you.
signs out of government.
Thank you.
I think so.
Daddy, welcome. See, okay.
I think so.
What's in here, man?
And I know there are other people. Someone might come out and go like, "Hey, why? What? Why? We can do for music."
Yeah.
I'm talking for music.
Yeah, for music,
If it was
yeah.
real estate, something else. Somebody can take it.
When
It
he
was
met
for-
me and I said that,
Yeah.
he said, "Come, let me honor you." So I just want to say that Daddy, sorry that I've not honored your invitation to come
Hey,
for you to do
the
that.
president called you.
Yes.
Hey, Charlie, see you go.
no.
Wait, she hasn't shown up.
Yeah, so we went for
about
Kwabena
that?
Kwabna's wedding, the other wedding, and then I was there and they went to introduce me. He said, "Come and let me honor you." And Mommy was first lady was like, "Please come for what you did for this song. I love it." But since then, why can't come?
Hey,
You have to.
Daddy, from when it's I'll honor this next time. I promise.
hey.
Yes.
No. On that note, we out.
Original, you feel me now.